I think if we gonna be on the topic about crazy. So I think these are 5 of the craziest things that happened in my healthcare year, my healthcare time. I've been in the healthcare field since I was 18, I think. So that makes 7 years. So I've been in the healthcare field for 7 years. So I got some crazy stories, but I think I'm gonna tell y'all 5, from 5 being the least severe to the first one to being the most severe. So I'm trying to like remember a couple, but I also have a couple in mind. But I'm just like, I'll tell y'all what's most severe and what's not. Starting off with 5, I think the least severe one was, it was this man I was taking care of one time. This one I think this was 2 years ago at this one facility. You know, I'm not going. If y'all been through my journey, y'all probably know what facility it is. What happened was, I guess he was the type of person, like, he was like independent, but he was the type of person like he would not listen to what anything you tell his ass. Like he won't like listen to nothing nobody tell him to do. Like I think he had like a hip fracture or a fracture something. He had something. I forgot what he had, but he had some type of fracture that like prevented, like it was hard for him to like transfer and ambulate. So one day I think he called me the N word so bad, and then I think that's what I brought up. Now that's your right. When I say that's your right, I'm gonna say it in a way where it don't make me sound like I'm disingenuous because I've been in this field for so long. When I say that's your right, that means, bitch, if you get up, that's your right. You're older. You're decades older than me. I'm not gonna tell people that somebody that's decades older than me what to fucking do. That's not my job. That's your nurse job to do that. That's not my job. My job is to try to keep you safe, attempt to keep you safe, but I can't restrict you. So you fall, that's your right. You're going to fall. You're gonna hit that floor, and I'm gonna grab the nurse so they can pick you up, assess you so that we can get picked up. If I was the nurse, it would have been a different story, but I'm not a nurse right now, so that has nothing to do with that. It has something to do with her job. So the nurse act like she didn't give a fuck. So I guess it happened during shift change, where I guess he was fighting with I forgot what shift I was working with. I think it was 311 when I was leaving because I was working 7-3, I guess. So he was fighting with the staff, and next thing you know, his ass fell, bust his head open, and he became a vegetable. And I think I heard that he died a week later or a couple days later, but I think that gives you the sense of, one, don't be nasty to people, and 2, you need to listen to what somebody telling you, because stuff like that can happen where you want to try to get up on your own because you mad, and then you end up, boom, hit the damn floor, and now you a vegetable. And he was 100% independent. So I'm trying to tell you, anything in life can happen. So you just got to be careful. And that was like one of the, I think, number 5, or craziest thing that ever happened. Number 4, I think when I was beginning phlebotomy, this lady was bleeding out. This was the beginning because I think I accidentally hit an artery by accident. I believe this was in the beginning when I was doing. And this was the time where I was doing like travel phlebotomy, and what I was gonna say, this was like travel phlebotomy, so it's like you barely get any training. Like the training you get is like from the school, and then they act like that you know what you're doing, or you don't get paid. I was training, and then when I tried to do it, I think I accidentally like hit an artery, so she was kind of like bleeding out. She was okay, don't get me wrong, but I feel like that was like number 4, the craziest thing, because it was like blood everywhere. Mind you, blood don't make me, because I've been doing it for so long. I just don't like throw up or spit, and I think that would be like number 4 of craziest thing ever happened, because it was blood everywhere, so it looked like a murder scene. Don't get me wrong, and she was taking a blood thinner, so that's probably why it looked like that. But I think that's number 4 of the craziest things that ever happened. Was I think I hit artery by accident. Number 3 would be when, if y'all go on my TikTok or y'all go scroll down, y'all gonna see a video when I expose this stupid ass nursing home that I used to work at. I don't even want to go into detail about that bullshit. I just go watch the video and I explain it then. I'm just telling you what the craziest thing ever happened, and this is number 3. They had a guy. I loved him because I did one-on-one on him for weeks and weeks on end, like months and months. His problem is he wants to leave, and he was like the type of person, like he was buff, he was like military oriented, nurse, and like, you know, he could walk, ambulate, and all that. He be trying to break out, so he be like he broke the doors, he broke the windows. He broke basically everything in there. The only person to calm him down is me, because I sit there, you know, I talk with him, walk him around, take him places. Like, I do that. They act like they don't do that because they scared, because that place was like a predominantly female facility. So, as staff. So, my old best friend, I don't fuck with her no more, used to work there. So, I worked there with her, and I guess they were had me on the one-on-one because I was the only one that could control him. So he was doing all that breaking stuff, throwing stuff, but he was nice. He was just like wanting to leave, and I don't blame him. Shit, I don't want to be locked up in no locked up unit either with a bunch of damn crazy motherfuckers either. So I think that was number 3 of craziest thing that happened from that point of view. I think number 2 is residents fighting each other. This shit made me so mad. What facility I was at? Oh, mind y'all. This wasn't even my residence. That was this bitch residence, and she had the nerve to sit there while they was fighting. Like, they was literally fist fighting. And then this was the bitch from agency, and I'm telling you, this is the facility I used to drive. Oh my gosh, an hour and some change to every damn day, front and back, all the way. And I guess, one dementia resident and one regular resident, they not getting along. They started literally fist fighting, like fighting. Mind you, I always just go to that facility, so I always pass out my coffees to all my residents that want my coffee, because, I know them. So I just go out and pass my coffee first, and I just hear yelling and screaming, and I'm like, who is doing all this 7 o'clock in the morning? I walk in, they fighting, she's sitting there on her phone with her nigga. I'm just like, I got so fucking pissed. I'm like, bitch, if you don't get your ass up, and I'm literally had to yank both their ass up. I had to manhandle their ass, and they looked at me like, they stopped, but you just sitting there, I got mad, so you just fucking sitting there. It's talking about, that's beyond me. I'm a lady, I don't do all that. You wipe ass though, you clean shit, you transfer people, you do all the unladylike shit in this building. No, that is ladylike shit, because that's predominantly CNA is predominantly women in this field. So you do the lady shit, and then you do have the long nails and all this shit. But yeah, you can't break up a fight. But you can be on the phone with that nigga. Number 2, I swear, like, the fight was like, it was bad, like, and I think the number 1 is gonna top it because it's in the same facility. I think number 1 craziest thing. It's other crazy stuff that ever happened. If y'all want like another video, but I think this was like the final major. Oh my God, like I was like beyond shock, kind of like, oh my God, was y'all. When I tell you, it's the same facility from number 2. Number 1 tops the cake of craziest thing I ever saw. This lady eyes was black. It looked like somebody beat her ass. Like this eye, this head, this another agency bitch. I told this bitch, you cannot leave that lady in the bathroom by herself. If you leave that lady in the bathroom by herself, especially by herself for so long, she gonna end up wanting to get off that toilet. And then she went, boom, bust her head up, with blood was everywhere, all her eyes was black and everything. But then she healed up, but you could tell they don't give a fuck. Y'all, I had took away part of the first part of the video, or this might go on the first part of the video. No, this is gonna go on the last. The final thing that I want to talk about, that I think the craziest thing I ever seen in healthcare is it's like literally a bunch of men, and especially like, men younger than me. Like, I'm 25. It's like this one boy was in the hospital I was taking care of, like 23. They all was yellow. Like, if y'all don't know what that is, that means jaundice. Like, if you yellow, that means you have jaundice. And 9 times out of 10, the reason why you have jaundice is 1, overdose, alcohol overdose, or like you said, overdose of like Tylenol. This one boy, he literally ingested so much Tylenol and alcohol, he was just trying to off himself, and he was yellow. So y'all need to be careful out there. If y'all depressed, go seek some help. Alcohol and killing yourself ain't gonna do it. Sorry.